Hey y'all, and welcome to the Here to Uplift podcast, where we center the stories of impactful change makers, entrepreneurs, and community leaders. These powerful stories from all the amazing guests featured here inspire us to have more meaningful conversations and ask bigger, better questions. Today is a short episode, what I like to call a minicast, to get the convo flowing. I'm Lolo Fisher, your host, lover of all things wellness, healing, and women's empowerment, and I would greatly appreciate if once you listen, you also show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing this podcast with a friend. Now, let's get into it. I'm sorry, but I don't subscribe to the phrase, looks don't matter. I do think looks matter. And I know that sounds weird coming from the wellness person who talks about authenticity and being true to yourself and don't care what anybody else thinks, but looks matter. And here's what I mean. There's a few ways that they do, right? Self-image matters. How you look to yourself matters. And of course, how you look to others matters in the sense that perception is powerful. Let me actually give you an example. In moments that I'm feeling really depressed, that I don't want to interact with people, or the days that I say this is not a peopling day for me, I don't care how I look. I will be frumpy in my sweats or whatever I might be wearing. I don't feel like doing my hair, or maybe that's the reason I'm not feeling so great is because my hair looks a mess. My self-care has not been up to par for myself, and I look and feel a mess. Now, if I go out into the world looking and feeling a mess, what kind of energy do you think I'm going to attract? Messiness. The answer is messiness, y'all. I don't want to attract messiness into my life. I don't want to attract frumpiness, and I don't want to continue that. So part of looking good is not actually about what somebody else determines is professional or beautiful or cute on you. It's always nice to have compliments, but the first point of understanding why looks matter is really trying to figure out what matters to you. I don't want to feel depressed, so therefore I can change things within my appearance so that I don't at least look depressed. Now, it sounds a little funky to label it by emotions, but I'm willing to bet that I'm not the only person who often dresses how I feel, right? So here's what I mean by looks matter. Start with your self-image. If you don't feel confident in yourself, what is going to help you feel more confident? Is it building a skill? Is it doing your hair and makeup one day? Is it your outfit? Yes, appearance sometimes on the outside can really affect the inside, but you got to do that internal work first for the outside to reflect. The other piece of it, when we're not even talking about self-image, but actually talking about how you go out into the world, perception is reality. So this one is particularly for anybody that's trying to make meaningful connections or, gain clients for a business. If you're an entrepreneur trying to connect with people, perception matters. The way I go into my yoga spaces when I'm teaching a yoga class, a dance class, talking about wellness is going to be extremely different from the way I present myself in a networking event that's all about funding opportunities or venture capital or, just building connections with other entrepreneurs. I define business casual in one space completely different than the other. So here's the thing, looks don't matter is dumb, y'all, because looks do matter. People are going to respond to you the way you're putting yourself out there. So you don't have to match everybody. You don't have to look exactly like this person or exactly like this person or this person you saw on social media. No, that's not what I mean. You still want to be true to yourself in how you portray yourself. But if I want to be seen as that wellness person, I'm probably going to be wearing my fitted yoga attire, maybe a top with a message on it so that people know what I'm all about, maybe my own branding. If I want to go to an entrepreneurial space and be treated like a boss, I'm going to dress like a boss. So next time somebody says looks don't matter, really question it. Why are they saying it? And how are they presenting themselves? And then ask yourself the same question. Do looks matter to you? How do you want to treat yourself in terms of your appearance? How do you want the world to see you? And how are you going to ebb and flow with your appearance based on how you're feeling? It's better to feel good. So look good, feel good, right? That whole quote. I would much rather subscribe to that. Looks don't matter. Not it. Thank you for tuning in to the Here to Uplift podcast. New episodes are airing every week with some bonus episodes in between too. So make sure you stay tuned by subscribing, following, liking, and engaging with us So let us know what topics you're most interested in and what might inspire you along this journey. We're going to keep working hard on our end because we are here to uplift not only ourselves, but our community too, and that includes you. So I can't wait for you to hear the next episode. But for now, do your thing, let's get it, and let's keep moving forward. Uplift yourself, friends. You got this.